What's going on, everybody? Archie here, and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Dark Souls Remastered. Now, in the previous episode, we finished up the Capra Demon, we finished the entirety of the Undead Burg and the Undead Parish, and got some items and leveled up a little bit. In this episode, we'll be going into the depths and completing this area. It's not too crazy of an area, kind of straightforward. I will also, I'll be showing off shortcuts and all the such. But before we get to it, I do need to apologize for any cutouts within the previous videos and in future videos. Just because rewatching my stuff, there are points in the beginning of the video and some parts throughout the video that my voice just cuts out for like a brief second. It isn't too big of a problem because the rest of the audio is fine. So I would just like to, apologize for that and apologize for any future mistakes. But other than that, let's continue on with the Let's Play, shall we? Alright, let's go down this here. Also, I will be upgrading, what's it called? The Uchikatana and I think 2 more weapons as we keep playing, just to have variety of how to fight certain areas. Because some areas you really shouldn't be using a greatsword just because of how they swing. But when you come down to the depths, you'll see a lot of these hollow guys. Be careful, because they're a little bit stronger. Not too much. It's just still as weak. But there's just more of them. And I believe no, it's still broken straight swords. Never mind. I thought they changed up their what's it called? Their weapons. I know they have torches down here, and there's a bunch of them. So be very careful. Certain bosses in the game, I don't like using certain weapons. That's why I'm gonna add a little bit more variety to fighting certain bosses. And some bosses, I just have an easier time using great swords because of the stun potential, of the stunning that you can get out of it. Like the stunning of the bosses. Yeah, there we go. I didn't word that all too well. Oh. Okay. I hate fighting these guys with a greatsword just because they're faster than me. And apparently I don't have enough poise. So they're kind of annoying at the moment. So there's a couple of things we want to do before we take a little shortcut to get to the bonfire. Should I take the shortcut? Should I just show off the shortcut, or should I just go a little bit linear? Well, I wanna. Come on, stop being annoying. Don't be annoying. Where are you? There we go. Come on, you stupid butcher. This is a female NPC, by the way. Very confusing. But yeah, I'll oh, excuse me. Oh my god. I'll explain why she's a lady. Little fun fact. Swing that big old stick around. Big old two-handed Zweihander stick. Just a metal rod at this point. Anyway. So the large ember. So this is if you want to like quote unquote do the game faster, not necessarily speedrun the game, you can skip this area and the next big area entirely through the Blighttown skip. However, you do need to come to this beginning portion just to get the large ember. This large ember allows the modification from 6 to 10. And then you will get another do from 11 to 15. The large ember uses large titanite shards. Large titanite, not shards. They're not considered shards anymore. They're large titanite, and I think we got some of them. Did we get? No, we got chunks. Yeah, so we don't have any large yet. You'll be able to buy large Titanite shards. But you know that's later. We'll go upgrade before we go down after this area. But there's two ways to go about this. You can go the traditional way, which is falling down where that butcher lady was, or you can come this way. You can go that way and circle around and take the shortcut to the bonfire. But for the sake of it being linear, and just to be, you know, just to be a little bit linear with how I play this game and not take too many shortcuts, I'm actually going to go this way. And it doesn't really matter which way you go, in a sense. It's really more like, what do you want to get first? I actually don't remember how to get that item out of the top. Oh, no, wait. I'm stupid. What am I thinking? That's right. You come around this way. Okay. Ah, man, I remember there's a fake wall around here somewhere. If you just see me smacking these walls, don't pay no attention. So, it's just a big rat boss. There are no more little rats down there, if I remember. However, you know, what does this tell you? Plunge and attack. One-shot it with the +5 Zweihander. Did I? No, I did. Okay. I thought I didn't. He drops. Humanity. Yes. The Forte. This is the place to farm humanity, because there's just so many of these sewer rats. You know, you would optimize just running here a couple of times, get a couple of humanity built up. If you run out, you know, this is a place. This is the beginning place. There is a more effective way to get humanity. Well, there's two ways to effectively get humanity. Is, you know, do invading. You know, do invading, and, you know, as you kill invaders, you'll get humanity. Don't go this. Actually, no, go this way. Okay, so these rats will lure you into, like, a trap of some kind. So you want to be careful. You also want to use your overhand strike. Just so, see, he will lead you over there, then another rat will come around the corner and push you, so you'll get screwed. If I remember that. Because I remember I fell for it, and I ended up falling down, and it wasn't fun. Just want to check behind me. Pretty sure there's nothing, but... Alright, these slimes take more damage to fire if your fire is imbued, or using a fire weapon, or not imbued. You have pine resin on your weapon, or your weapon is fire, or you use pyromancies. They take more damage from from fire attacks. So, you know, fire bombs and stuff like that would work. Your torch, you smack it around with the torch, would actually work. Okay, so this just circles around. It's been a second since I played through the entirety of Dark Souls, especially these areas. Usually I just skip this area. I don't do these areas just because I don't see the point in some of these areas, except, you know, if you want to get some of the items and fight some of the bosses. But other than that, that's pretty much it. Okay, so you're getting annoying. Come this way. Oh, this is just... I swear, man, the ragdolls. I don't think there's anything. Okay, so let's see if I can kill this wizard before you go fight the boss. So I believe he shoots you. I thought I was gonna get poisoned there for a second. He shoots you as you're fighting the boss, which, you know, isn't fun. Okay, I think that's all the rats. Let's go this way. Large Titanite shard. There we go. Oh, those are the Arcart shards. What was I thinking? I thought they were just called large Titanite. Man, this is like flying over my head. Either I remember later or I remember before, and then I forget. But it's okay. It's fine. Let's keep going. This way. Oh man, I don't remember this area that much. I just kind of skip towards to the boss. I don't really mess with this area. Don't fall this way. So I believe there is no way to get back up. You would have to fall down. That's a little slide. So Here are the rats we saw on the other side. Let's see if I can get one of them to drop humanity. And my chances of the humanity dropping is kind of slow. It's kind of low, kind of low right now. I know there's a hidden wall around here. I know there is. Oh, there we go. They can only drop humanity, I think. I haven't ever seen them drop anything else. Did I miss an item? Now that I'm thinking about it, no, that's right. This is not the drop down I'm thinking about. I'm just gonna be smacking these as we go. It's just for my own clarity's sake. I just want to make sure I remember everything and try to get as many of the items as possible. Come over here, get the great axe. I like the great axe. I mean, this is the weapon to use if you want to use like an axe build. You know, it's a fairly quick weapon. How it attacks, obviously I can't show it off because my strength isn't all the way there. Not even for this Y-hander, man. I really want to use this Y-hander one-handed. I like using this Y-hander one-handed. It's a little bit faster, in my opinion. It doesn't do as much damage, obviously, but it's fun. If you come up here, watch out for this guy. I actually got killed by him once. So I think I was going through the area and I got caught up on that wizard, man. And he buffs those rats, and those rats are no joke. Them rats fucking kill you. Alright, so we got the sewer chamber key. Iron rat, like he was just there. The master key also opens that door. So, like I said, you don't need to do any of this area. This bonfire does become a warpable bonfire later on. If I remember. Yeah, it does. Yes, it does. Before we go out, we're actually going to do a little bit of leveling. Just one level. I might as well put it in endurance. Endurance is always good. And we're going to reverse our hollowing. Now, I'm not going to use a humanity just yet to kindle this. Simply because, like, you know, I kind of want to save my my actual humanity for something, but later on. I will also be farming humanity off screen to do a certain quest. We should be able to get enough humanity, just consumables, in order to do the Solaire quest line. What you want to do is just run past this guy, and then you want to kill him because he will follow you. Those slime will also follow you, but they're pretty slow about it. Run this way. And then right here, you see the item? But look at that. Sneaky bastard. Let's see if I can actually get it. Ah, damn it! Ah, that might kill me. That actually might kill me. Will that kill me? No, I have enough health. Oh my god. I know there's a way to do it. But I can't. That's annoying. Whatever. It's fine. Oh man. Okay. Yeah, they do a fair bit of damage if they fall on you. I scared the shit out of me the first time. That right now. I'll tell you that for free. When I got that item, oh my god. You come around this way. The door opens from both ways, so it's not anything crazy. You don't have to come this way. But see, the hollows won't aggro. Actually, I don't know. Do they aggro? No, they don't. I don't think they do. I hope they don't. I know when I was trying to run through this area, they do aggro and they will fall down and fight you. But there will be another one of these butcher ladies. You get her helmet. It was just a sack. It's her sack. There's a joke in there somewhere. We're not gonna roll in these barrels. You don't want to attack them because you will become aggro. Talk to Fire Senpai. Forgot what his name was off the top of my head.
Thank you.
Excess is dialogue. Nothing too crazy.
Oh, hello.
He'll go back to Firelink, and that is your Pyromancer. There's 2 Pyromancers in the game you can learn Pyromancies from. He is the very first one, quote unquote. that you get. I'm actually just gonna homework back to the last bonfire. I don't really want to do the walk back because if I'm thinking what I'm thinking, those slimes are just gonna be in the way. So there's no point going back if I just have to start killing them. It's waste time. Just use a homework bone, save me the time. So come on here, smack him. So there's 2 ways to go. Now, here's where it's like, well, there's technically 3 ways to get to the bonfire. There's a shortcut way, which I recommend anybody doing. There's, man, damn it. I should have just, damn it, whatever. There is we just went to get here, and there's the actual way to go to unlock that door down there, which I should have done that in the first place. So I'm just gonna run past these enemies. Not too crazy. Smack him. So don't actually homework bone. This was my mistake. I apologize. So don't actually homework bone, because I just remembered. I just remembered. Don't homework bone. So we'll be right here. Just wasted like seconds. Come down here, because we are gonna go the other way to unlock the door. Come on! I didn't want to kick. All right, where's that dog? There you are. God, I hate these dogs. I hate dogs. Oh my god. They're so fucking annoying. Where's this dog? Did I mention how much I hate dogs? I don't hate dogs. I just hate dogs in this fucking game and all Soulborns. Oh my god. What you want to do is fall down the same way. The giant rat doesn't respawn, by the way. I'm this way. But instead of going the back way, I'm going to come this way. Now, for here, don't fall down. You'll fall if you fall any other way but the way I'm going to show you. You want to hug the left side and keep hugging the left side, or else you'll fall into that hole. And we'll be able to circle around that hole here soon, so it's not that too big. You come out this way. This is the exit. But we'll be going that way here soon after we unlock the door, just to finish up the area, because there is a ring that you get for going that way, and I think 1 or 2 items. But what you want to do, that's the door to the next area. What you want to do is come to talk to this guy. He will sell you gold pine resin. Now you want to buy. I'm gonna buy. Does he only really have 3? I guess he only has 3. You want to buy gold pine resin. He sells crystal, the crystal stuff. He doesn't sell the crystal set just yet, if I remember. He sells his set, which, it's okay. It's good. It's fine. It's variety, but nothing too crazy. But he is the guy to talk to when you beat certain bosses in the game. He will have certain armor sets to buy. So that's fine. And I believe he becomes a permanent salesman for gold pine resin once he hits back to Firelink. Now, you don't actually have to talk to him if you miss him out. You don't actually have to talk to him for him to go back to Firelink. He will show up there, but you just introduce to him that. Nothing too crazy. But let's go unlock this door real quick so we can go do the next horrible area. The next horrible part of this area, just because of what kind of enemies you're gonna fight, and we're gonna be fighting these specific type of enemies later on. We're doing one completely optional area, you know what I mean, and I've been debating how I'm going to go about that. But you come over here. Oh my god, this is why using great swords on these faster enemies is, you have to run a lot of poise, but me being me, I like being agile. Oh my god, dude. God, I hate these fucking things, man. I hate rats, I hate dogs, I hate these fast enemies of this game. Mobs, just mobs, not bosses or anything like that. Just the mobs of this game just fucking suck so much. I would take fighting bosses all day than having to deal with these fucking rats, man. You do want to come down here, though. Remember? There's another rat. Okay, so a couple of things. Now, the next enemy we are actually going to fight here is a stasis enemy that give the most horrible stasis in the game. That is absolutely shit. It sucks. Nothing fun comes from fighting these guys. You get an item for a covenant, which, you know, super easy to get, but it's those fucking things. Now what you want to do is this dark spirit, Kronk the Chunk over here, will invade you, and he will invade you in 3 different places of the game. Now I'll show off those 3 places as we get to him. But what you want to do is fight him. You want to fight him over here because you don't want to, you know, fight this guy and have him fight the other guy. Now, Kronk the Chunk over here drops his sword first time you fight him. As you progressively fight him, you'll get his weapons and certain parts of his armor. You'll get the full armor set after you kill him 3 times in 3 specific locations. Oh man, I have to sneeze. If I stop talking for a second, it's because I was sneezing. Oh man, that sneeze is coming in. Now, you want to come over here. And what you want to do with these guys is you want to rush them and kill them as quickly as possible before they shoot out their spray. I'm not gonna hit every single wall. If I don't get the item, I don't get the item. I don't think it's any more than just it being a soul item. I think that is the item we want to get. There's actually 2 items we want to get. Now, come this way. Now, you gotta be very, very careful, because the stasis that these guys apply is horrible. Now, if you run up to this guy... Oh, shit. I didn't get it. Can I still get it? Okay, whatever. I'm gonna come here. I believe... Oh shit. Okay, so that's the... Oh my god. Got cursed there. That's the curse stasis. The curse... Oh my god. The curse element. Oh my god, dude. I almost got cursed there. That if you get... That bar goes all the way up, you get cursed, you get half your life, and you can't unheal until you get a purging stone. There is another way to do it, but I forgot how to do it. God, I hate these fucking enemies. Now, there's another area that is just littered with these goddamn things. Now, one thing is that a whole bunch of them are about to pop up. So what you actually want to do is bait them out as best you can. I swear, this is the longest part of the fucking area. I'm gonna bait them out. I would actually recommend using the Uchi Katana or a long sword that you have built up if you've done it. Rather than the great sword, just because of how slow it swings. Let's see. Oh, damn. I think I just aggroed all of them. They should be coming this way. Are they? Come on. Oh man. Come on, I'm concentrating. Sorry if I'm not talking. I'm concentrating because I do not want to get cursed. If you want to do this area, I totally get it. I wouldn't want to do this area either, even if there was a guide. Now, on some of those pits, as you see, you'll fall down here, and then you'll have to fight these things, and they all come at you at once, and more times than not, you're gonna die. It's just how it goes. It's just the nature of the game. But there's the other two. I was like, where'd the other six? Where'd the other... I was wondering, there was more. And there was. Definitely bait out their attacks. Also, those eyeballs are not actually their eyeballs. Their eyeballs are actually... If I can get one of them to look at me. Or if I can get one positioned enough correctly. Come down here. I don't believe this is anything. It's just the evil eye ring. Which slowly regenerates your HP with every successful hit. If I remember. I'll read the ring up here in a second. It's, yeah. Fallen enemies. Alright, so every enemy you kill, you get a little bit of HP left. HP left, you get a little bit of HP back. Which is good for... No, as this runs. Fuck. That's good. I thought I was gonna die. No, you just fall down here, so... There's nothing too crazy, but... Oh my god, that gave me a heart attack. Go this way. Now, there is another item. Now, to get this item... You do have to do a run. Nothing too difficult. It's just that corner. You get a humanity. Let's get this jump so we don't have to go down there. Circle around. And that's pretty much it. There really isn't anything else more to this area. Kind of showed off... If I remember correctly. Yeah, I showed off everything. There isn't anything left. So, if you want, you can go straight to the boss from here, which is a skedaddle away, or you can go back to the bonfire. I'm going to go back to the bonfire so I can kindle it. So I can get my 10 Estus back, and then we're going to go fight the boss. And that's going to be the next, like, 3-4 minutes of the video. Just because this boss has a lot of health. He's not difficult, but you do have to make him do an attack so you can actually do damage. I forgot which pine resin actually does the most damage. I know gold pine resin is insane on this boss, but I don't think he takes any crazy amount of damage from charcoal pine resin. So we're gonna go back the way we came. We're gonna go back to that stairway. Did I kill him? Okay, I killed him. That's the other thing. The white strings on this is this place is just a horrible area for this sword. This wrong way. Let's go this way. Go down here. I swear, man, I'm just gonna sit here and just record like, I don't know, 10 episodes straight. Come this way. I'm just gonna skip all the enemies. None of these enemies are worth anything. And there we go. This is the way to the boss. Now, you can summon Solaire for this fight. I recommend you don't. I know you get an item. Is this where the item is? No, there's not. I know you get an item. Am I remember that? Is it this area? No, it has to be this area. I know where Solaire spawns too. He's right there. You can summon his first fight if you're having trouble with this boss. He'll do something. You know, he kind of distracts the boss more than any. I'm not going to summon him because I personally recommend not to fight this boss with Solaire. I'm going to shut up now. Such a fucking horrible, terrifying monster. Okay, so the attack you want him to do is literally the attack he just did. When he does that, you get plenty of fucking time to buff and get out the way. But you do want to get out the way. This guy is no joke when it comes to dealing damage. You want to wait for him to stop. Then you want to come back to his tail and cut off his tail. When he charges back up. It's better just to get a couple hits in and then back off. You just want to rinse and repeat. That's pretty much the entire fight. He does have other moves, but you can easily bait out this attack. one of his attacks is Corrosive Breath that, if I remember, will break your armor, and this is a very bad fight to get broken weapons in, because he doesn't take a lot of damage. The only reason I'm doing a crazy amount of damage, or just a good amount of damage in general, is because I have a buff and I'm using this Y-hand. But using like an Uchi-Katana or straight sword, dude, you're doing like 100 damage a hit. So it takes a while to fight this boss. That's why, you know, there's certain bosses in the game that you just want to use a big heavy weapon that does a lot of damage on them. It does a lot of damage to those bosses, just to get the boss over with, because they don't take enough damage from certain other... okay, so he's not doing his charging attack. I think he has to have the room for it. Oh shit. Oh shit. He's kind of hard to run away from. Buff. Okay, come on. Do your attack. This is getting... the actual crit point is his head, but it's not worth getting a couple swings off and then getting trampled, because you easily get greedy. I just recommend doing it this way. It's easier. Okay, so fire doesn't do anything towards him. To take the element off, just, you know, swap your weapon. I'm gonna put another gold pine resin. Just end this fight quickly. This is a time-consuming fight. Oh, really? Okay, what the actual piss? And there we go. I was doing like 93 a hit. I was like, what the hell? We get the Blighttown key. Like I said, you don't need to do any of these areas to get to the second Bell of Awakening. The only reason I'm doing them is simply because of content. And for the completion of the game. You know. Alright. So, in the next episode, we'll be in front of the Blighttown door, the big nice door that you saw. Before we actually go down there, probably should have grabbed these as we were coming down here. You want to go back to that old lady, and you want to pick up blooming purple moss clumps. I made the mistake of of coming down here without a bundle of these. We didn't really have a lot of souls, but I'm actually going to make my way back up. You're not going to see any of this because it's just a lot of running around and stuff. I'm actually going to make my way back up, and actually no, I'm thinking what I should do. We'll figure it out. I'm gonna rest here, and I am actually going to spend these souls right now, and we're gonna use some consumables to buy stuff. I'm gonna put 2 points in vitality, and the rest into endurance. Trying to get these guys to 25 plus as soon as possible to have a reasonably good health pool and reasonably good stamina pool. In the next episode, we'll be going through Blighttown, but before we go through Blighttown, we're gonna do a little bit of preparation. I want to show off the, I want to level up my Zweihander a little bit, and maybe level up some other weapons. Thinking about it. In the next episode, we'll be right in front of the lady that sells the blooming moss clumps. Man, dude, I'm losing my train of thought here. And then from there, we're gonna go back to Firelink. I explain more what to do, but don't rest at any bonfires except this one, so you could just homework bone back. But with that being said, guys, I'll see you in the next one. Peace.